Hello and welcome to today's daily intuitive and inspirational message or inspirational intuitive message. I am Jeya. I am clairaudient. I do receive various styles of channeled messages, and as those messages come about, I do relay them to you. I go through 4 different inspirational and motivational decks to keep you inspired, keep you motivated, and on course with your path. We check the vibration to see what's in store for our next 24. This is a timeless. That means that it's meant for whenever you find this. Okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what's in store for the next 24. I'm seeing like a CD. It's like a CD. And I see that the CD is going, like it's spinning really fast. And I see that it's like something about the design that's on the CD that looks like the same design that's on, like, you know, when you have like sound, like songs or something that you're kind of like editing songs or audio, right? And then you see like the audio, how it has like those jagged edges like that, right? So I keep seeing that, and I keep seeing a CD that's spinning, and it's talking about something that's playing. And then I see, it's like some kind of like, I mean, I know it looks like a lie detector test or something, but like, it's like some kind of like something that goes like that, but it feels like it's for communication. That's what it feels like. It feels like it's mainly for communication. I don't know, like but Morse code isn't like that. Morse code doesn't look like that. This is talking about getting into communication. Communicating. You may be, some of you may be songwriters. I forgive myself. As I forgive myself, I leave behind all feelings of not being good enough, and I am free to love myself. Yeah. Yeah. This is someone, I'm just picking up on someone's energy. It's not going to be for everyone. It's probably going to be about 20% of the people who watch this. And the energy feels like someone who's a bit somber about a love. It's about going through memory lane. It's sort of like someone who wishes they did better on something, or wishes they treated someone better. It's just for someone out there. I could feel that. And it feels like you're writing a song or you're writing a poem to them. They may be someone who passed on too. That's why I say it's just for some of you guys. It's not for everyone. Okay. And let's see here. I'm hearing it's the song of our lives. And I see like an old couple together. But this could be like symbolic of the longevity of someone's maybe someone who's having, no, I don't feel like it's anniversary. I feel like it's like someone who's either passed on, or it's somebody who, who's broken up. When our hearts yearn for action and growth, we should care little about what society says is possible or prudent. So some people that are watching this, it's like you have a heart that needs mending. Only time heals that. And it doesn't heal it where it never happened again. It just makes it okay. It just makes it okay. I have a feeling, yeah. I'm seeing a father and a daughter in a kitchen. And she has one of those spoons, like a wooden spoon, and he has a wooden spoon. And then she is looking up with the spoon in a joking manner, like with the spoon. And then he's looking back and he like taps her head with the spoon, like joking though. And they're laughing. And they're laughing. And it hurts. Some of you guys, it's just different loved ones. You know, some people may be thinking about loved ones within the next 24 hours. This is alive and passed on, because I feel like some of them, it's like they, if they're alive, it's like someone you're missing that's far away. But it's a deep missing. Spring. This is allowing growth to happen. Now, the growth is going to happen whether you choose to be sad or not. And the reason why I say growth happens regardless of if you feel sad or not is because when we have sorrow in our hearts, I feel like a lot of people just today, within the next 24 hours, you may have some sorrow. Perhaps some have regrets, but it's like, it's over like a relationship, or it's over, loved ones. It may not even be regret. It may just be like having to move forward, forgiving yourself for sort of like allowing yourself to cry, for allowing yourself to go through something. You may have to forgive yourself for something you may have done, but a lot of you, it's like you have to forgive, yourself of some sort of resentment. Some of you, this is just really deep. It's taking over the whole thing. But I don't feel like this is everybody. I feel like this is somebody's sorrow that's so deep that it's taking over the read. And I just want you to know, whoever you are, that that there's growth with it. You know, regardless of if you choose to like cry a lot right now, then cry a lot right now. But you're going to learn a lot. As you go, you'll learn and you'll grow. This is a person who deeply sobs over someone who has died. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. there's good parts in it. There's a lot of good memories there. Whoever it is that passed on, this is just somebody who's passed on. And then the next 24 hours, you're just thinking about them a lot. But it's like a heavy thinking about them. And I know that. And I don't think that this is just within the next 24 hours. This has been something that periodically comes up and you just sob over this person. Honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. This is being honest with yourself about someone. With breakups, this is being honest about the situation and forgiving yourself for putting yourself through it. And this is talking about you wanting to get through it. And you possibly want to make up with them to make it grow within the next 24 hours. But it's going to require you to be honest with yourself about forgiving yourself. You may have done something to make the relationship into turmoil. Some of you guys. I'm feeling that. Because I feel this wishy-washy, like I don't know, I want to go and I don't want to go. There's something like that that's like a tug. But there's someone else here that is sobbing. I know that one was taking over for a while. And that person that was sobbing, it's about being honest about what that person was really like. I think part of that, for the person who's sobbing, I understand some of why you may be sobbing over this is, so I feel like this is multiple deaths, like different people who have had people pass on. And some of them, it's like you're sobbing over it because you had done something and you kind of feel bad about it to the person who had passed. Others of you, I think the person who had passed, you guys weren't seeing eye to eye, and you have to forgive yourself of thinking bad thoughts about the person. Because it's not your fault. I mean, it's just when we're called to go. That's it. You can't stop it. It's your time, it's your time. You know, you could do everything you possibly could to be here still. And if it's your time, it's just your time. That's just how it goes. There's people who survive, you know, crazy situations, and then there's people who die over something so simple. So it's like when it's your time, it's just your time. It's a very somber feeling for some of you. For others of you, I do get a sense that it's not others of you, it's still you guys. Because at the top of this deck right here, I see I open doors to life. I open new doors to life. And I feel like if you guys, within the next 24 hours, as you guys go through this sorrow of something, it's just some sorrow of something. At the very minimal, this could be the loss of the loss of like a job, or the loss of like, okay, my friend and I aren't talking anymore, or whatever. That's like on the smallest scale, but this is feeling pretty heavy. But regardless, this is a loss, and this is being honest about it to yourself and growing through this loss, whatever it is. If you lost a job, if you lost a person, if you lost something, you may have even lost your way on your path. If you be honest with yourself, you forgive yourself, you're going to open up those new doors and you're going to grow. You're going to grow like spring. You're going to grow. It's so many things here. The heaviest is that I was telling you earlier. And my heart really goes out to those people who are feeling that way. It does get better. Those moments will always come. They come, they go. They come, they go. And that's how life is. We come and we go. We're not here long. We are not here long. This earth has been here for how long, and you're on it for how long? Really, your life is really not that long, right? So we can't get too attached to our physical. We can be grateful for it. We can love it. We can show love to it, but we don't get attached to it. And get attached to other people being here, because you're not, when you fall in love with someone, for instance, hi, good morning. When you fall in love with someone, for instance, you don't fall in love with the way they look. You're really falling in love. When you really fall in love, there's a soul connection. It's the energy inside the vessel. It's that energy that was inside of the vessel. Wasn't the vessel. And that energy doesn't die. Energy doesn't die. It just moves. I rejoice in what I have, and I know that fresh new experiences are always ahead. I greet the new with open arms. I trust life to be wonderful. Some of you that have had someone pass on, this is them. I feel like they have been talking to you more than one way lately. They have been talking to you in more than one way. And what they're trying to tell you is that it's okay to take a new step. It's going to be different for everyone. Like, there may be some people out here that it's like they need to take a new step in life, and maybe in their career or something. You know, it could be just someone popping in to tell you that. Others of you, it's like you can move on without me. Like, almost like because I'm seeing like the husband and wife, almost like this, like a husband and wife, right? And it feels like maybe like a husband or wife like passed on, and then it's saying you can take the next step, and you can go into the new relationship, or you can go and take a next step, and you can go. It's like giving some sort of validation, and to forgive yourself that it's not a problem that you move ahead. Because I feel like this person's sobbing that they have to move forward or something. And it's like bringing this brutal honesty to the table. And don't worry about what other people are going to say about you. You need to worry about yourself, your heart. And if you do decide to move on, make sure that you take care of your heart first. Because that's more important than finding another body that lays next to you in bed. It's more important to take care of what's inside our own body first. Take care of ourselves. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and wish I would have brought my other deck now. Should I grab my other deck? Let me know yes or no. Just let me know yes or no. Maybe, maybe not. I think I'm going to do another one of these. I just feel so somber about it. I'm seeing tense. It's supposed to end somber. And it's supposed to end on the note that everything we have in life is temporary. Everything we have in life is temporary. And I'm sorry, like, I wish I could go like this to somebody's heart, and I wish I could go like this, and I wish I could take away the pain, because there's somebody with pain, so much pain in their heart. But it's a mending that will be mended, and as time goes on, it just won't hurt as much as when it reopens, when that wound reopens and you think about it. But it's okay, and it's normal. But you get through it, and you detach. You detach. Over time, you detach. But you keep the memories. And that's beautiful. And you can grow through that. Because we're all here for a purpose. We're all here for a purpose. We're not here to come over here and then we live our lives and then everybody around us is supposed to be miserable. That's not what's supposed to happen. What's supposed to happen is that when we die, that everybody around us can remember the life we lived, and they can remember what we did that was good. You know, because we all mess up. We're not going to go, well, let me look at all the bad things they did. We want to look at all the good things they did, because they did good things for you. They said good things to you. When you were down and they said good things to you, you may be missing them right now, because there's times when you feel down and you wish that you could just go and talk to them. But they're saying that you can still talk to them. I feel like this is even saying that there's that open door. Let me see here. Where is it? I think I already shuffled them. It's like an open door. It's like an open door. That's why it says a new door, because it's a new door. You're just communicating in a different way to them. You can write down your feelings. You can talk out your feelings. Like, speak out. You know, you don't have to talk to anybody. You could just be in your room and just talk. It's not illegal to heal your heart. You can heal your heart. I think the hardest part of healing the heart is accepting the honest truth about something. Whether it's a breakup or whether it's somebody who has passed on. But I feel like this is more passing on energy. And this is like, you can accept it honestly. And accepting that doesn't make you a bad person. Accept what you have said about this person in the past. Some of you have said some things about them. And you feel guilt over it. Don't feel guilty over it. dirt has to move for like a plant to grow. Some emotions have to be stirred up for you to grow, to learn. So for the next 24 hours, this is about growing on the very smallest of scale, I would say. This is about growing through being honest. Be honest with yourself. If you have to say sorry to somebody, say sorry to somebody, whether they're alive or they've passed on. Say sorry. And then grow. Because I feel like this yearn for action, some of you are able to take action and some of you are not able to take a physical action. But this is letting us know right here, when our hearts yearn for action and growth, we should care little about what society says is possible or prudent. Is it possible to still say sorry to somebody who's passed on? Of course it's possible. All you have to do is just think it. But you think it. It's like a thought. It's like telepathy. You just think it like a thought that has some sort of like stamp to be mailed out to the universe. That's how you can do it if you really don't want to say it. You can say it around nobody. You can say it around somebody. You can write it down. You can do all that, but don't play over and over. Like the CD in my first vision, don't play it over and over about the words that were said when I was seeing the audio, and then the lie detector test about lying, or maybe you lied, maybe they lied. You know, don't be holding on to that. Whoever this is, like, don't hold on to that. Like, just let it go. Just let it go. Because when we're honest with ourselves and we can grow out of something, that's when we can move on and truly grow out of something. We can grow out of something. Take something that was not growing, that died, and put it into something new. Put their good qualities, people who have passed on, putting their good qualities that they showed you and applying it to your life. So that way you're sort of living some of what they have taught you. That's what it is for some of you. For others of you, the way you grow when you are honest with yourself is you learn to appreciate people and their words and your words and the impact all of that dynamic brings. That's what you learn from that. You'll learn from that. You will learn from that. And it'll make you a better person if you're honest. If you're not honest about it, you're not going to fix it. Then you're not going to be a better person. Not trying to say you're going to be like this horrible person. You're not going to be a horrible person, but you're going to be like this like person who would go over and over and over again in that lesson in different ways. Though it may not be like death. It may be a different way. It may be like another breakup, like a serial breakup person that goes through a bunch of, broken relationships or something. And like these things happen when we're not honest with ourselves. Because when we're honest with ourselves, we grow. And that's how cycles end. And that's how new, beautiful cycles begin. So I'm going to end it on that. I'm going to tell you guys, I know it's somber. Every day can't be perfect, you guys. I'm sorry to say that, and I'm not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. But I'm like, I guess it's just that there's times in our lives that we have to feel the pain. We have to allow the pain to happen. So that way we can grow through it. And in this 24 hours, it may be something that you come across that reminds you of someone who's passed, and it makes you maybe even think of fond memories, because I even seen like a little girl that was playing with her dad, and like it was really cute. And like, you know, that may even be the thing that really just tugs at your heart. But just know that every time you're crying, every time you're upset, and you write down, you may not cry. You may just say, I'm just going to write because I don't want to cry. You know, there's people like that. So like, if you're one of those people, then write. Or get your phone out, record your voice saying something. Like if you're having a conversation with the person, and then delete it or keep it however you want. That's what you do. There's no right or wrong way. There's no right or wrong way when it comes to healing. When it comes to healing like that, well, there is a right or wrong way, like if you're not dealing with it. But when you're actually doing the work of healing, there's not really going to be a wrong way. You just have to find your way of dealing with that healing. Every healing is different. So within the next 24 hours, this is growing. And the only way you're going to grow is by being honest to yourself. At the very minimal. You don't have to be honest to everybody else. You can still wear your mask. You're going to be lying. Going around lying. Maybe a liar. A lying. And I'm sorry if I'm getting somebody upset about lying, but but you have to be honest with yourself and grow. Because if you're honest with yourself, truly honest with yourself, you'll be honest with other people. It's just a natural chain. Your heart will heal. Anyone who has ever passed on in our lives, they came into your life to bring you lessons, to bring you advice, to bring you love, to bring you emotion, or maybe to bring you challenges so that way you grow. Because if you didn't experience the challenges that that person gave you, you wouldn't have had the opportunity to become as strong as you are. Don't ever feel bad about thinking a bad thought. We all think a bad thought. Be honest with yourself, forgive yourself, and grow. That's the message for the next 24 hours. And I hope you guys have a fantastic 24, because you guys are going to grow. And growing, let me tell you, I'd rather you guys have a reading like this than to have one that's like, you're not growing and nothing's happening and, you know, we're trying to get you to move, right? Like, you know, it's way better to have one where it's like you have some kind of foundation of what you should do in a situation like this. Rather than just go oblivious and just swipe it under the rug. And then that's how people make more mistakes in their lives, because then they're just trying to find a distraction to whatever they're not trying to be honest with their hearts about. But that doesn't go away. When you're dishonest to your heart, you're dishonest to yourself. And there's no escaping that, because you can't escape yourself. So like, all we can do is grow. All you can possibly do in any situation where you're wrong in the next 24 hours is be honest and grow. That's the only thing you can do in the next 24 hours. I am sending you guys so much healing. I am sending you guys so much love. I am sending you guys so many hugs, so many hugs. I'm sending you guys so much light, so much love, a pour of love, just pouring that love like your cup just like overflows with love, with a nurturing love for you to heal and for you to have discernment over your next steps and acceptance. And I hope you guys find joy in the growth, because there's great joy in growth. You may not see it right when it happens, but you'll see it like once you're already growing. You're going, oh my gosh, I learned from that, you know? So thank you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for joining me here today. We are ready to grow. That's what we're doing. We're ready to grow. Okay? Have a fantastic 24, and I will see you guys tomorrow, okay? Bye.